There's a lot of information out there on how to change your software career. And in fact, I have made some of these videos myself. But let's be honest, most of it is recycled garbage and it's stuff that doesn't actually move the needle. So in today's video, we're gonna dive into a no BS, no platitudes, 3 things that I am doing in my personal career that's actually providing value and enhancing my software engineering career. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll give you one of my hot takes on something you should do, or well, maybe not do if you actually care about your career growing. So let's dive in. The first habit that I started to instill in myself was to create a hard physical boundary between where I work and where I play. And let me explain this with a personal story. I am one of those individuals that really struggle to turn off. I'm constantly thinking about content, about new ideas, about new products to build, the bugs I'm facing, what the hell I'm doing in my 9 to 5, the engineers that I'm leading, and a whole slew of more stuff. And I really struggle to turn it off. It is both a blessing and a curse, truthfully, but it is something that I am trying to work through in my own personal life because I recognize I need to show up for my family. I need to give myself an opportunity to unwind, and I don't always have to have my nose on the grinding stone. So this is a habit that seems silly, but has made a tremendous amount of value for me. And one of the things that I did just to start this was I moved my PlayStation 5 out of my office and down into the living room. And now I only play video games in the living room. And the living room has become this beautiful space that I know I can go and relax and hang out and have fun in. And then when I come back here into my office, I know it's time to work. And I think this balance has been crucial for my mental health, for my overall well-being, and honestly, my productivity. See, your brain forms powerful associations with the physical location of where you're working. It's why us engineers like to go to the coffee shop, because we feel all bougie and we get a fun drink and we put our AirPods in and we just zone out and we get a lot of work done. As someone who's been working fully remote for the last few years, this has become a secret weapon for me. And I get it. Some of you don't have the luxury of having a bedroom as a home office. Some of you are working at the kitchen table, and I was there too. Say all this to bring up the point that you don't need a ton of space to separate the physical location of where you work. It could be different lighting, you could use room dividers, you could use curtains, you could do something to change the physical space without actually changing which room you're in. That is going to make a huge difference on how you approach your work life and your personal life. And if you can keep those boundaries separate, I promise you, you will see a significant shift in your mental health, your well-being, your productivity, and all of the things that we should be tracking and caring about. The second habit that actually changed my software career was starting to write every single day. And I don't care if it is journaling, writing documentation in the code, writing a bunch more emails, writing on the whiteboard. I don't care what it is, but the idea of writing every day has truly changed how I approach problems. It's how I break apart and solve these complex problems. And what I'm suggesting to you is that you spend 10 to 15 minutes every single day, starting right now, writing. Brain dumping, writing about your challenges, writing about your aspirations, writing about your goals, what the hell you're doing today and what you want to be doing tomorrow. And I think one of the most powerful things for me was writing about my career. Do I want to get promoted? How do I handle myself in different situations? How do I work with new engineers and how do I guide them to where they want to go in their career? What are the challenges that I'm having? And this process has given me so much joy and so much clarity. Now when I do things and go for a drive or go for a run, I have literal things that I can think about now and work through. I'm treating this as if I'm in a huge cave and I'm mining and I'm chipping away, little chip, oh, big nugget, big block, all of those things, right? This has truly changed my ability to think through complex problems. Think about what I want out of life. Think of what I want out of my career. And if you're struggling right now, if you're like, dude, I don't know where the hell to go. Do I want to chill in my current role and just coast? Do I want to try to go up the ladder? Do I want to move to a different company? You got to give yourself the space to actually think about these things, to brain dump it out, get it off your chest. And I promise you, if you start writing every single day, 1, it will get easier because in the beginning, it is a little challenging. 2, you might find that you actually enjoy it. And 3, it's going to help give you a ton of clarity. And in this world of chaos, in this chaotic job market right now, clarity is what you need. And speaking of writing every day, whether it be for content or my personal life, whatever it is, this is what has inspired the product that I'm currently building called Taproot. I have never spoken about it on camera yet. It is not publicly available yet, but I do want to say that I think this new writing platform is going to change your ability to stay consistent, to build some habits. If you're a freelancer, to track your clients and have fun digital writing again. I've tried Dailyo, I've tried Day One, I've tried Ulysses, I've tried Bear, I've tried Obsidian, I've tried Notion, I tried all of these damn apps. And I haven't found a single one that I've lasted longer than a week. I haven't found a single one where all of the bells and whistles that I wanted were involved. I haven't found a single one that let me treat it exactly how I want to treat it. And I haven't found one that actually helped me continue to write. There's been no gamification to it. There's been no community around it. There's been no objectives. So I struggled. I never remained consistent on any of those platforms. And this was a huge downfall because I do believe in daily writing. And I think it is going to be a huge shift in the momentum in your career. So if tracking streaks and productivities and deep analytics on your writing sessions, if having an editor where you can use blocks, Notion style, or seamlessly integrate Markdown is important to you, and if you're interested in trying something new or supporting me, hit the link down below. I would love to have you on. I would love to gain some of your feedback, and I would love to give you a platform that makes digital writing, whether you're doing it for fun or hobby, or you're an aspiring author, or if you're a freelancer where writing is your job, I would love to give you a space that you can truly make yours and have a lot of fun. So top link down below, and I appreciate you so much. The third habit is something I've said in honestly probably 4 or 5 different videos now, and I cannot say it enough because I think this is one of the most pivotal things that especially junior engineers could do to 3x their career. And that is to set aside a dedicated budget for learning. Full stop, period, drop the mic, whatever the hell you want to say, set aside a darn budget. It doesn't have to be $100 a month. It could be $5 a month. It might take you a little longer to afford that course or afford that new book, but setting aside dedicated finances to learn is going to force you to go and learn. I think there's a lot of truth, especially in software products, that when you're financially invested, you are far more to actually go and do it. I can't tell you the amount of times I've said, well, I don't need to go buy that book because I can watch the YouTube course. Or I don't need to go on Udemy and purchase a course because I can watch trainings on YouTube. I haven't done a single YouTube video. I have not watched a single course. It is not my personality to do it. But when I go and spend $50 on a Udemy course, you bet your ass that I have it done within the first week. You see, I find a whole lot of truth in that when I put my finances to something, I go and actually do it. And I think a lot of us out there are like that. So if you are not setting a dedicated budget for learning where you can buy a new book and not feel guilty about it, when you can have a new course and it not impact your financial wellness at home, I'm telling you, it's a damn superpower. It's a cheat code. And if you're a junior engineer trying to escape this chaotic market right now and become that senior engineer, the more learning opportunities that you present yourself, the faster you will get there. So those are my 3 habits. Separate your physical space, whether through lighting or changing rooms, so that you can separate work and play. Start writing every single day so that you can actually give yourself a space to talk about your aspirations and your challenges, and set some damn capital aside so that you can genuinely go and educate yourself and grow your career. But now for the hot take. I am of the camp that I do not believe that you truly need a resume or a portfolio online. It's the truth. Look, I see a lot of junior engineers building their portfolio website when they have nothing to freaking show. They have their resume and it's a contact me page. And look, I have this cool little widget on my portfolio. Hiring managers don't give a shit about this. If you want to have a portfolio website, I would surely hope that you have things to display in your portfolio. And I'm not talking about the stupid to-do list or the Netflix clone. I'm talking about real products that you went out and built. And I say all of this because maybe some of you don't agree, but I am of the firm camp. Drop a comment down below if you want to try to change my mind. Good luck. But I am in the firm camp that if you don't have anything to actually put on a portfolio, and this is just your cover letter and your resume in a digital URL, nobody freaking cares, dude. It is probably not a beautiful portfolio site anyways, because a lot of us suck at design, or it's going to be the exact same thing because we're all using ShadCN. I strongly encourage you to not dive into that side of the pool, and instead, go and build some damn products. Go and get your feet wet. Go and swim in the ocean and have a lot of damn fun. Break shit, learn it, rebuild it, repeat. That's the way that you actually move the needle. That is the way that you actually change your career. And if you have some of those portfolio big ticket items, you built products, you fielded things, then go ahead, make a portfolio website, talk about your accomplishment. But if you are just building this website to hold a digital copy or a downloadable copy of your resume, I'm not gonna lie, you're probably not getting a single click on it, truthfully. Hiring managers don't have time to go look at how pretty your website is. And I think you're wasting a whole lot of your energy here. So that's it. That's all I have for you today. 3 habits, a hot take, and a new writing platform, which I would love to see you. Top link down below. Sign up on the waiting list and get access to it very, very soon. And with that, I will see you all next week. Peace.